Mr. Melvin Yong, if you would like to take both your cuts, please do.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. February 2021, 11 lives were lost at our workplaces in just 28 days. This is alarming if we compare this to the 30 workplace fatalities for the whole of 2020. Sir, all these accidents could have and should have been prevented. According to MOM's data, smaller construction firms with less than 50 employees have a higher fatality rate than larger firms. While main contractors have the resources to put in place comprehensive safety measures, these subcontractors often do not. Many subcontractors face manpower shortage during this period. Burdened further by the necessary safe management measures, subcontractors often engage their own subcontractors. I'm told that there can be up to 4 layers of subcontractors at one major work site. This can sometimes lead to a situation where the eventual worker performing a high-risk task may not be qualified or trained to do so. Sir, subcontracting is not inherently dangerous, as companies may need to engage a specialist to perform a part of the project. But developers and main contractors cannot lose sight of the one eventually performing the work underneath these layers of subcontracting. How many main contractors have been prosecuted for WSH lapses by their subcontractors? We last reviewed the penalties under the WSH Act in 2017. Is it time for us to review the penalties again? We should also mandate developers to include a safety component in their tender specifications, budget, and evaluation so that good safety measures will be a key consideration when awarding projects. Often, parts of a major project are subcontracted to freelancers and self-employed. I urge MOM to extend WICA coverage to them, particularly for high-risk sectors such as marine and construction. Sir, studies have shown that fatigue is directly correlated to workplace accidents. We must therefore ensure that our workers are well rested so that they can concentrate on performing their work safely. I hope MOM can set clear guidelines on rest time for workers, especially at high-risk work sites. Also, there are only so many worksite safety inspections that MOM can do. For WSH workplace safety to truly be pervasive, we need a dedicated WSH representative in every company. I've spoken numerous times on this, and I urge the MOM to implement it quickly. We can upskill the safe management officers to perform this role once the pandemic is over. Let us ensure every worker return home safely every day. Mr. Chairman, my next cut. Since the issuance of the tripartite advisory on mental well-being at workplaces, many have written to me to say that this is a step in the right direction towards destigmatizing mental health issues. However, they also express hope that more could be done to encourage better adoption of the tripartite advisory. I would like to ask, how many companies have since fully adopted the recommendations listed in the advisory? MOM conducts the Comprehensive Labour Force Survey yearly to help shape national manpower policies. Can we include workplace mental health, in particular, the adoption of the advisory's recommendations in these surveys to help track our efforts in building mental resilience among our workers? To drive full adoption of the tripartite advisory, we need to start in a targeted manner. I propose we focus on the adoption of employees' assistance programs, or EAPs. According to a study conducted by the National Council of Social Services, less than 5% of employers surveyed offered EAP to their staff. Among the small minority that do, it is common to hear that utilization rate is low, due possibly to poor awareness. EAP is important as it provides an avenue for the employee to seek support for any matters that affect their mental health. Companies that offer EAP report happier employees and an increase in productivity. I hope MOM can incentivize companies to provide EAP to their staff by creating an early EAP adoption incentive scheme to partially offset the startup costs. So it is also important that we recognize exemplary companies and individuals who have gone above and beyond their call of duty to help achieve workplace mental well-being among their employees and colleagues. By showcasing the best-in-class and good role models, we can inspire others to follow in their lead. I'm therefore happy to announce that the tripartite partners have agreed to recognize exemplary companies and individuals this year with the Mental Wellbeing at Workplaces Awards, which will be presented at the annual Singapore WSH Awards ceremony. I'd like to thank both the MOM and the SNEF for their strong support. More details will be announced in due course. Mr. Chairman, workplace mental health issues are real and ever-present. The labour movement is committed to protect the mental well-being of all workers because every worker matters.